Hey, what's up everyone? This is Jimmy, aka Savvy Crypto Investor. I'm going to be doing a live stream in just a couple minutes. While I get myself set up, I just want to let everybody know that we're about to go live. So just checking my settings, making sure everything here, we're live. That's great. I'm expecting to see a delay here in a couple minutes to make sure that this is working. There it is. So that's awesome. I apologize in advance. I literally just got out of the gym, came back real quick so I could do an update because I definitely want people to see this. I'll give everybody a couple minutes to get notified in case there's anybody that wants to step on and get on for the live stream. I haven't really been scheduling these, so I don't expect a lot of people to get on and watch. I expect a lot more people will probably watch after this is over, but that's okay. This is all good practice for me anyways, because I want to do more live streaming and be able to communicate with you and chit chat, and I would love to get to the point where I can schedule these and then I can get some live interaction with different people. So different followers, different viewers. And we got one person watching now. I don't know who that is, but I'm going to say hello. And in a couple minutes, I'm going to go into a live stream for my BitSolid account. BitSolid is a little controversial right now because it's been online for a couple months. It is a hype site, and a lot of these hype sites right now have only been lasting about 30 to 60 days. BitSolid, just to give you a little background, has been I did a Whois analysis on it, and it was registered towards the beginning of September. Obviously, it was under a private domain registration, so we have no idea who really owns it. But one of the big questions is, how long is it going to be paying for? So over the last couple months, I decided, I was going to put a little bit of money in, about $100, and see what happened with it. So it was a risk I was willing to take because it wasn't a huge risk. And it was something that, if it paid out the 3.8%, which is what it claimed in the beginning, then I figured, at least if I can make 3.8% on it, on $100, that's $38 over the course of a month, 45 days, whatever that was. So I thought, what an opportunity, and to see if it works. So I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm going to get right to it. We do have one person watching now. I'm sure more people will get on here in a couple minutes. But that's not the point. The point is to do the live stream for BitSolid. So when you first log on to BitSolid website, which is bitsolid.io, it says that you can earn up to 2.8% daily. Now, when I signed up, it was 3.8% daily. While having the account, this had gotten, I had logged on one day and I noticed that it was at 4.2% and then 4.4 or 4.5% daily. The only problem I have with BitSolid is that they don't explain, there's no transparency on how they determine the 2.8%. What they do say is that it's based on the trading algorithm that they have, and if we go all the way down here, the return is not guaranteed and is subject to change at any time depending on funds performance. Okay, well look, I could go open a website myself and I could collect a bunch of people's money in pools, and I could invest that and play the market myself. I don't need BitSolid to do that for me. If I were going to do that, I would at least want I would at least want the people that are involved in this to know what the algorithm is to determine the pay rate. Okay, so what am I getting 2.8% of? How do I know that 2.8% is a good amount? I mean, maybe I should be making 10%. Maybe if you're able to program an algorithm well enough, you could always buy on the lows, always sell on the highs, and make 10, 20, 30, 40% profit, every single day. I don't know. I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying it's not, but so let's go ahead and log in because I want to do a withdrawal attempt live because I want people to see the account and what it looks like when the active investment has expired. So after 45 days, your investment, this is a reinvestment. This is not a full investment. This is just a reinvestment. After 45 days, on the 45th day, at some point in time, and it's probably to the minute, scheduled to the minute of the initial investment, it's going to say expired. Okay? Once it's expired, it stops collecting money. It's done. You're not going to do anything with it. And within 24 hours, this expired, this row that shows expired will disappear. And it will be gone, and you will never see that cash ever. That will not go back. That is not principal that gets returned back to you. That money just goes away. Okay? So now that we've gotten that far, let's go ahead and attempt a withdrawal. So as you can see, I have 0.052646 Bitcoin. I'm just going to say 512,000 Satoshi, roughly. So the Bitcoin address I want to put it into is my Binance account. And let's see if I can double check that just to make sure. Where's my deposit with? So 18 large L or capital L A SNM capital M. So let's go back. 18 capital L A and then SN. Come on now. SNM. So okay. So now I've put my Bitcoin address in there. It doesn't matter what Bitcoin address that is. Of course, I'm going to lose a bunch of money because Bitcoin is so expensive right now. But right now, I don't really care because I want to make sure that this works so that when I put a video up or if I'm sending a tweet out, we get some confidence. 13, not enough funds. Is that because I'm asking to withdraw too much? It is. So it's not going to tell me estimated withdrawal fee 0.001. Damn. So if I drop this down, recopy this and go click here for I confirm, then click withdraw. So I'm losing $13.47. That's so ridiculous. Okay, look, I had success, okay? What this means is if it shows success, that means it happened. So if you're getting an error, it's probably because you're not factoring in the 0.001 Bitcoin right now. You need to be doing that, okay? So notice that I have 0.005 or 512 Satoshis or 512,000 Satoshis. I can't remember exactly how to pronounce it. And you can see that I got a confirmation success. You made a withdrawal of this much into this wallet. Now when I go back to the front screen, look at my dashboard. Okay, we're going to go all the way down. There's the confirmation. Oh, guess what? There's the error. Okay, I didn't see that before. So let's try this one more time. I'm going to set this up again. Do 4. Copy and paste. Hereby confirm. Hit the withdrawal. Dang, why does it say success if we're going to get an error again? This one says processing and error. Okay, so now definitely an error with the withdrawal attempts from BitSolid. I can confirm it. Other people have been complaining about this for a couple days, if not a couple weeks. So this is a live video. Nothing anybody can say or do about it. This is actually what is happening with BitSolid. So I guess the question now is, BitSolid, what is going on? Why are we getting errors? And why aren't we able to make our withdrawals? So I will be tweeting out to BitSolid, and I will be sending an email off to support. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do, bam. Let's make a copy. Let's see if we can plug support. You know what? I'm going to have to send a private email. So I don't want to go over to my email right now because I have some confidential stuff in there, but I'll send out this later. I'll send an email out to support. I'll probably take a screenshot and tweet that out. And I will also tweet out a comment to BitSolid for support as well. So that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, what's up, Mark? Mark, you haven't been able to withdraw for a couple weeks. Okay, I understand, and I apologize for that. BitSolid right now is everything was fine up until I guess a week or two ago, and then I think my last withdrawal was on the 14th. Yeah, the 14th of December was the last time I attempted a withdrawal, and then clearly I've gotten some referrals since then. So I don't know, we got to keep trying. A lot of people are saying they're getting errors, but they're also saying that if they just keep trying every day, a couple times a day, eventually the errors will allow them to go through, and then the withdrawal will be made, and deposit will be made as well. So I really think, matter of fact, I'm going to go check this out real quick. While you're live, let's go to bookmarks, let's go to my Bitcoin links, and let's go to unconfirmed transactions. So typically it's the unconfirmed transactions that really affect us the most. And we're sitting at 163,000 unconfirmed transactions right now. The last time we had 150 to 170,000 unconfirmed transactions, I had a really hard time getting any confirmations for my withdrawal from another website. So I will keep trying, and I will upload another video if I have any success. In the meantime, keep at it, keep trying. Don't let up. Before I go though, I want to say this. I've started to look at a lot of cryptocurrencies, and you can look at Bitcoin's down, Litecoin is a little bit down, Ethereum is actually down. It kept setting records, but I'm watching XRP right now. Now XRP is Ripple. Ripple's doing really well. Actually, it grew a ton last year, like 35,000%. And if we go back in time, let's see, I can't screen this out, can I? Maybe I could do it this way. Nope. Here we go. So let's do this, and let's see. I wish it would. Oops. It's gonna take 1 second. Sorry. All right. So here you go. A little bit better screen. So I entered Ripple somewhere around, I think around this point right here. No, I came in at 194. So I came in right here on Ripple, and clearly it grew to 220 something. I did sell and was able to earn off of that, and now it dropped back down. So here's how I have my screen set up, my chart set up. I have an EMA here, moving average of 15. Okay, it's set to 15, right? Length of 15. And I have this moving average here set to, what is that, 40 if I remember correctly? 35. And then I have this one set to 70. Okay? Oops, I just got rid of that one. And then, there we go, 70. Okay? So basically, I'm watching this one on a 15, moving average of 15. And so I can see it kind of bounce off and bounce again. And I think that Ripple is going to go back up again. And you can see that the moving average on the 35 is also starting to move up, and the 70 is also starting to move back up. So I think that once this blue line crosses the purple line, we're going to bounce again off of this green line, which is our 15 moving average 15, and then we're going to start to see a little bit of an increase back on the Ripple. There was a bunch of FUD. Let's see. I guess Korea. There was some FUD, some fear, uncertainty, and doubt regarding Korea blocking or banning the Bitcoin or the different cryptocurrencies. And a lot of that was just a bunch of publicity to try to bring down the cryptocurrencies. And it worked because there was a big drop, which means it's a good time to buy because assuming that these bounce the way that they look like they're about to bounce, there's a great opportunity to get some money in now and then wait for it to bounce and you know, make a move to get out. So let's see if I can zoom in again because I got something I also want to say. So we're doing this by the hour. Let's go back to 4 hours. So you can see it's starting to move up again, but it's still below the line. Let's go to 1 day. And this is where, oops. Oh, you know what? I set my support line, my resistance line. There we go. So our resistance line is somewhere around 276. So that's great. I don't see us moving up there right away. Oops, let's get rid of that. I'm going to put us right about here somewhere. This is our support line. So I feel like it's going to bounce. It's going to come down to about 1, maybe 90, maybe at the lowest. It could bounce right now, and it could go up. But I'm saying it's probably going to possibly drop down to 195, 190, and then it's most likely going to increase again and jump back up. So this is the 1-day chart. So you can see it's been dropping for a couple of days, and it looks like now it's starting to, you can see that this is starting to go down, but it's starting to kind of level off a little bit. So I feel like this is where it's going to start to bounce. So now might be a good time to jump into Ripple. Not that I'm an expert. Everything I say should be taken with a grain of salt. Do your own research, make your own decisions. I'm just saying, when I look at this is what I'm looking to do. So I'm also watching Tron, which is TRX, I think. BTC. I'm also watching this one. This one's starting to turn around, and TNT is starting to come around. Let's see, let's click on that one. Yep, that one's starting to turn around. You can, it is on a downward trend right now, but I mean, depends on what it's going to do right here in the next couple hours. Let's go look at the hour chart and see. Oh yeah, that one's probably going to be on a downward trend a little bit longer from my best speculation. Oh yeah, see how everything is below the 15 moving average, and it comes up, it hits that line, and then it drops back down, or it hugs it, but then it drops down again. So that tells me that's on a downward decline. Now here we're starting to hug the line again. So if we move above the line and we actually start to see a trend up, like right here, it just changed, there's a good possibility that that could turn, and we could be on up to, you know, off to the races again, to the moon. But I'm kind of watching XRP. And this is Stellar, I think. Yeah, Stellar. Stellar's also really good. The actual CEO of XRP moved over to Stellar. So you know that it's a very similar concept. And this one looks like it's actually going to be possibly on the upward trend right now. It already moved up. Let's go look at 4 hour. Oh, look at that. It bounced a little bit off the bottom line. It looks like it's on an upward trend. I would give that one more 4 hour cycle before I decide if I'm going to do this. On the daily trend, though, it's on an upward trend. It's probably going to bounce off this green line for the daily trend and then bounce back up. So I think we're getting pretty close to seeing a lot of upward movement from some of these cryptocurrencies. Maybe not today, maybe not even tomorrow, but I have a feeling probably by Monday we'll start to see some upward movement with these. Don't quote me. I'm not an expert, but this is what I've learned so far, and you know, I do have a little history of investment. So, all right, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, you know, I was able to answer your question regarding BitSolid. I know that's a big topic right now. Clearly, there's an error when you try to attempt the transaction, so I'll be reaching out to BitSolid as well as tweeting out this video and, you know, whatnot. So let's see what comes in the next couple days, and let's see. I will continue to attempt to make my withdrawals, and I'll let you know as soon as I stop getting an error and as soon as I get a confirmation. All right, thanks so much. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.